that doesn't even matter.
Oh, maybe Yoda is the best player of the history.
Maybe. Who knows? But, I don't know where my expert badge goes.
It goes for BFME too, maybe.
I'm still waiting for those 3 expert badges, at least 2. Mostly I spend my time in Battlefield 1, Battlefield 2.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting everyone to give me the expert badge and Rise of the Lich King right away, but come on.
Look, the game is going on because the matchup cannot be
So
Mordor Rohan is not favorite here.
should we really redo it if someone doesn't like the matchup?
No.
It's
only 4 walls and only double armies. So there is nothing of that.
So like that
So
Rohan, we are playing on neutral, right?
Yeah, no, Mordor host.
Oh, Mordor is a host. Zed is going to be our host, and he got this orc pit. So it's normal to use the orc pit first, right? Because just to create more and more orcs at the beginning.
Yeah,
Just
every
quake
time
those
you make
orcs.
orc split. Yeah.
Forces of Light against Mordor and Rohan.
This matchup is in favor of Gondor Rohan. Because even if Mordor Rohan have leadership and stuff, but the money of Rohan player from left side get fucked the early game. So Mordor will play sometimes alone in this matchup.
Yeah, actually Mordor in most of the matchups seems like he's stuck in the game. Stuck in his own base, actually in 1v1 or even in those 2v2s for some reason. He seems like to be stuck in the base because he doesn't have actually the middle game
Especially
units.
in these small maps, Like if you put Mordor in big maps, then put pressure all the map with Nazgul and Orcs and Aradrims, runes.
But are the hordes of Esterlings, are they not enough for knights later on? If you go with furnaces are tougher than slaughterhouses, but later on you got to transition to slaughterhouses and the troll cage to create some
That's
trolls.
the problem, because imagine you make all farms in your base and you have to delete everything for trolls. So that's why in the early game you need to decide what you go. Like in BFME 2 you can do everything in the same time.
Actually, yes, because you got only one structure and it doesn't matter. Actually,
Yeah.
you don't have a choice when you
You
get
don't depend on a
choice.
base.
When you give someone a choice to go the certain path, which in Battlefield 1 is the issue, especially with Force of Evil, you got to stick with it. For example, slaughterhouses are not that tough than furnaces, and you can be screwed up pretty easily with knights. But of course you can protect it as well if you're going for a really troll cage and trolls.
Yeah. Look, Mordor defended this good.
Yeah,
alone.
by the way, let's
Solid.
concentrate on the game
Yeah.
a bit. But nothing really happens. Mordor just made a good effort to protect his base, to protect this first settlement, and he's able to even receive level 2. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna creep now, He's gonna try to creep fast. He's gonna have good money. And
So
this red Rohan didn't destroy anything from the other Rohan.
But they got some advantage over there. I understand that this Mary of is it Ganja? No, Light. Ganja is not playing. Light was about to help.
Ganja is the green Gondor.
Yeah. Ganja is green Gordon. Gordon.
Gondor.
Gondor. Oh my God, it's going to be horrible today, I guess.
It's okay. No, we can say men if you want.
Okay, we can say man. But we got 2 Forces of Light, so it's going not to be accurate actually.
Look, the start from Mordor is good. The only problem in this matchup is the late game, when Gondor Rohan start to make katas and take middle, and start to harassing in Mordor every time. Let's see how this Mordor do.
We just going to skip to this medal game when people goes with knights, and we'll see the I think advantage of one of those guys, I hoped. Because really what Mordor could do is only creeping, like he just did it on the right side, on the left side, and he's about to do it on the right side, so it's his advantage over there. But he needs to buy a lot of things in order to just give someone from it. And weird decision making, Hararim Palace, when you're going for those slaughterhouses, this is what we was speaking about earlier on, because you got to commit to the one strategy early on. And
here he can do the Aradrims to make some runes, because he's playing on host against host double FOL, So with these Aradrims, he's gonna make runes, and he's gonna be annoying for the double FOL. to rush the base.
Yeah,
or
let's
to,
hope that it's going to work.
Yeah. Yesterday there was a tourney game where Odds did Aradims too, then he took middle. And he really blocked double FOL from rushing the main base from Mordor.
By the way,
you need to go middle.
We got Yomer first, which is really important in Knight's battle. To be honest, this advantage with horse leadership from level 4, and also the spearthrow, first of all, when you can kill some of those knights early on, is pretty good advantage for the Rohan Gondor composition. Definitely later on, when both the players possess the stables and possess the upgrades.
Yeah, and it's Light decide to go horse, which is not bad, but thing is he's gonna feed a little bit Ymir. But at least he can defend Mordor farms with mills.
Yeah, those mills will definitely go down, but and Mordor got nothing to protect it, of course, because his Haradim Palace needs like 2 more those Haradim hordes in order to possess the ability to go for soldiers of Rohan, which he got to place in the right direction first in order to deal some damage. It's not like you can place those Rohan soldiers without any preoccupied formation in order to deal damage, so they got to be sit put near the settlement first of all.
Yeah, they require a strange micro, especially because it's not the same as Eisen pikes, you know. Eisen pikes you move and they're straight moved where you want. These runes are sometimes split, you know, and they don't do what you want.
And now actually, Reedy Omer realized that there is going to be a creeping with 2 battalions of Rohan's hordes, and of course those orcs, and Eye of Sauron especially. And he wastes time with the Eye of Sauron. He buys him time for himself and his teammate. And actually, it may really cost the game for Mordor if he's gonna waste and lose the Trollcage resources and experience from the lair. But it seems that good deny over there not allow the Rohan player to deal enough damage, and another spear throw hasn't been used at all. And who will take the treasures? It seems it's going to be Mordor, so everything's go his way so far. All the creeps went towards him, and in this composition of units actually that he possessed now, he got this Haradim Palace on level 2 and already going for those trolls, so maybe, just maybe, he will even skip the middle.
Yeah, now he can defend a little bit against Gondor with trolls, so that can help Rohan to go forward, you know, to put some pressure in the other side.
Can you just tell me and explain it to us, if someone pick the middle at the moment, which is for 2k resources, is it going to be benefit for any of those players?
He went rune, so he can work good, because then you have look in the back, Gondor lost horse. Gondor lost horses. So if you take middle, you're gonna put pressure on double FOL, because then you can only try to rush middle. You will see now. Now they cannot go to the main base, it's too far. Because you need to destroy the middle fast. Thing is, with the runes, it's gonna be really hard off host. This middle gonna work good.
Yes, so...
Because as you saw, Gondor lost 1 horse, so now you need to make 1, so he has only 2 horses. Then if you wanna rush middle, you need to make shields. So it takes a lot of money.
So to be honest, he cannot do anything. He got those heavy armor, but no shields yet. We got some sentry towers for Mordor, and he will definitely invest, I hope at least, that he will invest in this camp with those furnaces, which are tougher, and later on use the industry on those structures.
Yeah. And that's a crazy amount of money when you use industry in the middle. I have this name in my word every time. Said is playing good. the Mordor is doing good. At least with the decisions for now.
But he's not fully committed to this camp on the middle, like it shows on the map. He's moving his units, all the units towards
too
the base
many
of
orcs
his...
in the left, I don't know why. He should pressure the right side with some orcs.
Towards the base of his teammate, or trying to take back the settlement with all those orcs, and on the middle only 1 troll. He can be buyed out by those 2 Gondor Knights battalions, even with those sentry towers.
Careful, do not give too many points though.
He will...
The problem is...
he don't have time to delete those towers. He got to commit to the middle, to be honest. And this point,
when you... Rohan need to help, you know.
And he cannot do it. I haven't seen actually Rohan from the entire game I mean,
Then
he's
the other
playing.
Rohan.
He's playing, but what he's actually doing, he was trying to creep jack the troller on the top side and actually doing nothing in the entire game. He possessed the ability and possessed the upgrades, of course. But to be honest, we haven't seen him from the entire game. Light just possessed one power point from the entire game. Another one will... he will get another one after the fight, I assume. But to be honest, when we see in someone like Ganji, who even lose the
horse.
denies the horse battalion, he already possessed 2.5 power points.
Yeah. Zed didn't destroy many towers, that gave a lot of points to Ganjaman.
Hi, Alan.
Oh, Youni, sorry, we had to kick you, you were not here.
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Come get me after this game.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, thanks.
Lots of Harajim courses.
I think I might be doomed.
Okay,
Yeah.
at least Hobbit has been killed, and someone may retake the settlement.
It took time to kill that Ovid. That's why Mordor was struggling with money too, a little bit.
Someone just give us an advice: better not to take medal if you just give power points.
Yeah, if you take middle to just give points, then don't do it, you know. Look,
Actually, Zed is on host, so his micro and deleting those sentry towers shouldn't be an issue. He was just in two places at the same time, and he wasn't able to micro them properly. I think this is the thing over there. Anyway, he already possessed those Rohan battalions, at least one of them in the middle of the battle.
the towers, oh my god, the towers.
The towers are going down anyway because you can't micro into two sides. And as we saw, as I said before, we haven't seen actually Light from the entire game.
Yeah, Light should be I should be changed to Rohirrim marches maybe now that he has armory.
And look at those Rohirrims, they are low in health, they got to retreat, the Elfen Alliance do the job actually over there, and actually Mordor may even lose the middle.
Yeah.
Even with the troll over here in the Rohan battalion, there is not an issue with the Elfen Alliance backing your horses.
The middle was not a bad idea, but you need to defend good and you need to destroy these towers also.
Actually, I guess that Zed was thinking that his ally is going to help him, and we haven't seen Light from the entire game. As I said before, he is there, he's playing, but to be honest, have he done anything well, anything that can benefit the team?
In this matchup as Rohan, I prefer to go Rohirrim marches, and I go rush Eomer, you know, I mean Eomer first, then Rohirrim marches, because the matchup is really hard. So
Okay.
I prefer to try something than to just have horse and let them die like Light did now.
And Light now tried to go for heroes. He got Theoden, but without horses he is kind of useless. It's rather a support hero.
Yeah. He's going for normal horses still. I don't know, because you know he cannot approach that well the Rohan Gondor army, because he has Eomer Theo leadership there. Soon Gendy. So this horse just gonna fly, you know, when Gendy is here.
Oh, Zed still possesses the medal. This is helpful, definitely, but without industry, so he doesn't possess that much of the resources out of this yet. Let's hope that his Rohan ally will wake up and help him.
Yep. But Zed can have all the money he wants. If his ally don't have nothing, then he cannot do a lot. Because you see the trolls in the middle, they just get one shot when the...
Yeah, they cannot get
forward,
near
no?
Theoden and Eomer's leadership.
That's
And all
why
those
I
Rohirrims
prefer
are
to
just-
go Rohirrim marches with Eomer, because you
Yeah.
can shoot from far, you know.
Zed just gives the opponents power points.
Yeah, many points given by not deleting the towers.
He's not even able to do it. He's trying to micro with this one troll that he possessed. And now maybe Light will do something. He was forced to retreat his Theoden.
Lights kill a lot there.
Oh my god. He buyed out the entire army of red Rohirrims in order
Actually,
to...
what Light did was not bad, it was good. He fight
Yeah.
the Rohirrim archers and the trolls chase the normal horses.
Actually, his Theoden took all the damage, while Rohirrims were able to deliver. So it wasn't the worst idea, actually.
took Gandhi from Gondor is coming, and that's gonna be difficult. I think Light should switch fast to the Rohirrim marches, or try to make some elves combo something. Normal horses will not help a lot in late game.
Yeah. Ganja possessed 2 power points for Gun of the White. Industry kicking in, but I don't think so. I don't think so that Zed got enough. He's not even working he's working towards receiving the Nazgul, but Nazgul against Gandalf is not the greatest idea, while you got backup in the sense of Rohan, the Red Rohan, and you got Elfen Alliance.
He's gonna go for Witch King. He's gonna wait for Witch King.
I don't think so that he got enough time.
Yeah, I know, but if he got Nazgul, it's waste of money anyway, you know. Because the Nazgul gonna die to Witch King, to Faramir, to Gandhi, to Faramir, or to Eowyn.
If somehow, if someone Light doesn't deliver some mind-blowing action over there by killing, I don't know, Eomer and Theoden at the same time, it's completely over.
Yeah. And as I said before, you know, if you go normal horse with Rohan, it's really hard. What can Light do now, you know? If he approaches really much, again, he's just gonna blast them.
This is what I hoped for in other tournaments, like neutral host all the time in all the games, if it's possible.
I don't did do this time because you need to find the good host, you know. Not everyone has the good host, and not every good host is online at the time that people are playing.
Yes, you know? No one says that's going to be easy. No one says it's going to be easy.
The best thing, you know, neutral host is always best. But at least when I'm online, I can neutral host every game if the people agree, because my host is good enough to do it.
Elfenwood used twice by both the Gondor players, or even Light used the Elfenwood, so that's weird. When you know that your opponent is Gondor, you just waste 2 power points in order for him to waste just 1. And Ganja deal more damage than Light, so I don't know why he even wastes those 2 power points for the Elfenwood.
Look these runes, so look how strong they are, man.
Yeah, the Rohun units are pretty decent, but now with this Wind Blast, they're completely useless. They are one shot for the Rohirrim Alliance, and I guess this is going to be it. Elfen forces also arrived, also been summoned. The Drama Troll is completely on his own with 2 battalions of Rohirrims. Theoden for Light is still alive, which is really impressive, to be honest. But he is with the on-host player.
Just imagine that Light went Rohirrim marches there, you know, with the Witch King leadership, he could do a lot, but look, with the normal horse, it's really hard to do something. You cannot approach anything.
Ganja could actually get away with knights. He could definitely heal them. They are really well established. Level 9, level 10.
You see this level 10 horse only killing towers, nothing else.
This is the issue of the sentry towers. They are really squishy, and you receive lots of power points after destroying them.
Normally, when you are focused and you have the, I'm not gonna say it's bad, but if you delete in time, you never give points, especially on host. That's why you need to focus, you know.
That's for sure.
That's the problem with some of the new players, you know. They still need to learn something.
But come on, those players are not new. Those players are not new.
Zed doesn't come from the old patch, you know. They're like the new player. I mean, in the elite. Let's say elite. It's not elite, but in the pro games. And some people used because this set is used to play free for all, you know. Free for all. You give 1 point, doesn't matter, nothing change. In 2v2, if you give points, your enemy gets ahead.
And in team games also, communication is really important.
Yeah.
And I don't know if all the players are using Skype or some other communication tool that could benefit in the game.
But I know that Ganja and ShaNKs are doing it.
So it's definitely benefits the players, it's for sure.
Yeah.
It's not insta-win for any of those teams, but if you're playing with someone
you don't need to beacon or stuff. You say you tell use I there, and the guy use instantly.
We got Nazgul. There is going a Witch King actually, and Darkness kick in. So they have a couple of power points, but he needs to do it big. Now it's the time, this 3-minute mark, when they got to deal lots of damage towards the opponent's side. And I don't. Oh my God, Theoden been killed.
These runes, man.
Light has lost Theoden, and I guess that's enough. That's enough for the Ganja and ShaNKs actually. They could even retreat, but Glorious Charge been used, Witch King got to get away, Trolls are here but they are squishy and they will be killed by the fire arrows.
Gendy is gonna kill Witch King. He's gonna make circles, but I don't think it's enough. I didn't make the circles anyway. He was going to die anyway, so...
So they use everything, and it doesn't work. GG.
Yeah. So here the matchup is, I said, Imba. It's not balanced for Mordor Rohan because normally against good players, you know, you don't have good times. But they still did good in the early game. Just Light didn't went for the good strategy.
Let me just say that I haven't seen Light from the entire game. I haven't seen him. Like he was there, but he doesn't deliver for the team.
Yeah, it was not enough to help Zed. That's why I prefer to go Eom as said, and at least try something else than that made the horses die stupidly.
And I'm not saying this because I'm blaming Light for anything. We just can check the score, and his score was the lowest.
Yeah,
That's just the strict data.